Right, hello. Today we've got a nice matchup. Looking forward to Faze versus Spirit at the quarterfinals of ESL Pro League Season 22. This will be a great match in the playoffs, one of the best ones we could see starting us off. I mean, you got Vitality versus Fury as well, but this one is my personal favourite. Got some good storylines coming into this. We've got Tanir's first playoffs with Spirit, Tanir's first tournament with Spirit, and to come this far already is massive for him and the team after having a bit of a dry spell of tournaments recently. And of course, another storyline is Reigns' last dance with FaZe. You gotta love it. You gotta love what both these teams have brought so far. Of course, Spirit going 3-0 and FaZe having a bit of a tougher bracket, let's say, with the forfeit to work with and still managing to make it to the playoffs, one down from the start, always on the lower hand. So we'll have to see how this goes for both FaZe and Spirit in such a great match. Like I said, we've got a great matchup to see today. We've got Nuke first on the starting lineup, which this is FaZe's map pick, which you don't often see for FaZe. I mean, it's a bit of a dark horse pick, really. Always kind of floating around their map pool, but FaZe never seems to be too great at it. Always seems a bit 50-50, but going against Spirit, you've got to have a little bit of a surprise in your back pocket, which it might be for Spirit. Two players starting outside, Rain and Twist grouping up with the rest of FaZe in lobby, not making a sound, not making a peep. And Spirit don't look to be getting too aggressive either first thing. You've got Smoke Wall outside, giving them a decent idea. There could be an outside push. Donk, of course, here, fairly close. It's looking squeaky at the moment, kind of relying on Tanir to hold outside, but they're very much letting FaZe get through the secret, giving them a lot of open space, and you don't know how many people have gone down. There could be all 5, there could be only 1, there could be none, for all Spirit know. But leaving that gap open makes the B side more enticing, and you've already got Chopper down here and Tanir ready to hold from ramp 2. So Spirit are kind of luring them into a bit of a trap. They're not fully committed yet, but with the vent broken, I believe, as well, should be a quick rotation if needed. Luring them into the B bomb site, but Chopper's already here, up on rafters. Hearing the door open. And now I think the pennies drops. Hear the ramp rush coming in, and Tanir's got a little bit to do first. Twist finding the first frag, allowing that ramp push to come through, and Chopper from the back didn't get a frag. 3 players left. All together. One big push from ramp. Twist puts an end to Donk the Demon, first one, and Shiro are the only man left to work with. 1v5, 6 HP, and now Frozen. Yeah, pretty comfortable peeking that corner and FaZe, despite being lured into what seemed like a trap, what seemed like Spirit had read perfectly and given them exactly what they wanted and led them into their hand. Still, Spirit unable to capitalise. I feel like maybe Tanir or Chopper should have gotten a couple frags to make the retake a little bit easier. I mean, of course, you've got the B bomb site retake. Damn near impossible. And of course, FaZe make it seem that way. So coming into this round now, T side and both, Spirit got in for a force buy. Scout on Shiro, Donk on the Deeg. A lot of Kevlar invested, so it will be this round or nothing. And Spirit has to go for a save in the next one. Chopper very quick towards Secret, might catch Twist off guard a little bit. That Molly gonna flush him out. Doesn't know what to do. Kind of has to fall back, but takes a fast amount of damage going through. Don't try to spam through the smoke. Doesn't manage to get anything just yet. It's very close. Very close, but unable to find it. Chopper down here now calling in some reinforcements. And that smoke well timed. Carrion still lurking in towards lobby as well, giving them an exit option if they need it. Audible footsteps. Tanir's ready for the push, but this close range with the flash there as well. Oh, punished early, but Chopper, laser headshot, finds that trade for Tanir and a bit of a missed opportunity for him, really. The flash is good. You have 3 people not even looking away. but unfortunately unable to capitalise with the 5-7. Now 4v4 equal numbers. Sway, oh, pushing up. He thought he had Carrigan ready and waiting. Now into the site. Looks to be damn near flawless. Donk as well, eating a nade. Yeah, already trying to save, but Frozen long range takes the head right off. So Faze start 2-0 up and likely to make that a 3 with Spirit most likely to be going in for a full eco if I'm not mistaken in this round. You've got a Deagle on Donk, but it's a risky play, and it's gonna mean that somebody in the next round after this one is gonna have to be a little bit worse for wear. Shiro making sure to keep his cash flowing, so likely to be able to see an AWP coming out fairly soon. In the first full gun round, looks eager to get it out. Some light buy here. Enough util to formulate a plan, but it kind of just centers around the Donk Deeg with the Kevlar. That looks to be a bit of a focus on ramp. I mean, they aren't looking outside whatsoever, so Twist is going to have free reign. Donk waiting for a ramp push, but with Faze with superior guns, you know that there's potential they're going to be sacking a site, so B looks a little bit less appealing. Even then, you've got a couple players holding A. You've got Shiro on rafters as well, so that'll make any push just that little bit more difficult. And Faze have the comfort in knowing they can play slow. I mean, you draw out a couple pieces of util, they haven't got much, and you know that. But now, after outside hasn't been checked in so long, Donk is keen to go and have a look towards Secret. The A site does look fairly appealing. At least Faze making some noise trying to lure somebody out at the moment. Maybe see if they can catch somebody ahead of the play. Sway on top of Hut, but unlikely to get flushed out. Don't see anybody setting up an execute just yet. And now Faze once again drawing the clock down really low. Outside smoke looking to get active, but yeah, Broken with that molly's going to flush outs away, so he won't have any position to hold, and he's going to have to dive straight onto the top of them, and that ain't going to work with Frozen here. Oh, Tinir pushing up as well, bit of an ambitious play, and Shiro's going unchecked for the moment. I mean, nonetheless, gets checked eventually, and Frozen's ready for the push-up vent anyway. So a little triple kill, farming up the ecos, giving FaZe the confidence they need to go into this, and I mean, it would be almost an understatement to say they're underdogs. Spirit have won plenty of events this year already. Cologne, Blast Bounty, and they've put up a great fight at some of these other ones. I mean, looking fairly shaky recently, but they've had those rumours of Zontix leaving for so long that it kind of feels like they've been a dead team for what feels like months now. So Spirit finally coming into this with the confidence they know their roster's going to stand, so finally a tournament we can judge them on properly. First gun round of the series. And FaZe heavy setup outside. 4 players here. And Donk with a lot to do. Oh, but Shiro from Hell gets that first one. Blind as well. It's a nice shot, and Donk doesn't get anything there. 2 players swung at once. Means he gets taken out quite early. Shiro holding that line as well, but if he's not careful, Twist is going to be able to wrap in and catch maybe the side of his head. The jiggle peek ain't going to work with Shiro here, so Frozen taken out early, and now the swing from Carrigan straight into Sway. Oh, long range as well, keeping it competitive, keeping it close. Twist equalising man numbers as well, again. And now a bit of a dance with Chopper, and can't link back up with Twist from across the map, so his position now known, and he's not going to check Chopper's position. So Spirit now coming with their first round win, but FaZe with plenty of money to be rebuying back into this. Probably going to have to drop Carrigan or Rain a rifle, but nonetheless, there's enough money to work with there. FaZe taking their first time out as well, I believe. And so far, fairly convincing rounds. They've completely shattered the pace. It's been completely like slow as possible, slow and steady. Waiting for some aggression, but Spirit, I feel like they've already read through that. They aren't giving them anything to work with. And even then, the entries on site, especially from Frozen, have been incredible. Just giving them the space they can work with, the space that they need to set up a post plant or something like that. Set up a post plant and just get onto the site. And Faze, they don't look scared at the moment. They are swinging everything with what seems like intention, at least. Whilst you have got a Shiro AWP outside, the Jiggle Peak maybe wasn't too calculated, but nonetheless, only a round for Spirit at the moment. Gonna have to win this round to keep this half at least competitive for the moment. Gonna run through the smoke. Frozen's ahead of it and going spinning around blind can find the IGL. But his team ready to help clearing up. And look at Carrigan, great bait right there. Twist shooting him in the side of the face as he's focusing on Carrigan just bunny hopping around the site. Tanir's still in the smoke. They aren't even gonna look at this, and Carrigan I think misses his smoke there anyway. Oh, Tanir with the pistol still getting more frags. Now Twist, yeah, doesn't even know where Shiro is, so taken out with a bit of a surprise there. So Shiro manages to clutch out the round, and Spirit back up to 2, and Tanir around the side of the smoke. That is just nice to see. I feel like if Carrigan had actually landed the smoke on Heaven there, maybe he wouldn't have been stuck having to hold it for a little bit longer. And of course, we've given him the chance to at least keep an eye on... Bit of a reset. Keep an eye on Tanir just around the smoke. I mean, going back to the pistol as well, I feel like Twist should have had the kill, but we'll give him a one-off. He's been looking pretty damn good this tournament so far. And of course, Twist's first tournament with Faze. Being brought back in and didn't know he'd have the last dance with Rain at least. He wasn't thinking so. And maybe this is what gives the team such incredible vibes. I say maybe, that's probably what it is. I mean, you got the major winning roster except Rops here. Gotta be feeling a little bit of nostalgia. Once again, Faze just no tempo. A turtle's pace. Or tortoise, something like that. The one that goes really slow. I know there's like a... I know one of them's supposed to be quite fast. I don't know, I always get mixed up. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, I'm uneducated. Shiro missed shot first, but he does spot out a couple of players there, so at least a bit of info to work with. Now, these flashes are lethal. Taken out, but 1-for-1 trade with Tanir, and Brokey doesn't want to look to go any further. So 1-for-1 trade leaves a 4v4, but a lot of space being gained outside, and Rain might catch a timing on Chopper, but no, maybe Zwei instead. Zwei not even looking the right way, thinking that Chopper had his back, but no, never mind. Chopper from the corner gets one kill, but Twist managing to trade out. So Tanir now left in 1v3, and I reckon this might be potential for a save. I mean, look at your team's money. You got Shiro with a lot of cash to work with, but you got nothing. Donk on 0, Zwei on 100. Probably buy a little bit of Util on Chopper, but what's the loss bonus going into this round? Like 1900 probably. Okay, that's a nice shot onto Carrigan. Fair enough. There you know he's saving. He's got an AWP in his hands, so might give him the potential. Yeah, okay, Twist completely overlooked. Not even gonna think about it. And so nothing saved for Team Spirit. Likely to call a timeout. Yup, that's exactly what we see. Wondering where you can put the money. I mean, Shiro had 5k to work with, but instead of, you know, giving Don the AK, letting him carry, you know, you're just gonna go in for an AWP yourself. I mean, hey, if it works, it works, but usually Donk with the superstar potential. I say superstar potential is a bit of a stretch. He is the superstar. He is that guy, and Shiro's taking his job. I'm surprised Donk's not getting a dig dropped to him, maybe buying one of his own. But this is a bit of a confusing buy, because when you come into this next... Yeah, Deagle on Donk, okay, that's predictable. But when you go into the next round, you've got Shiro on practically nothing, he's almost homeless. But the rest of the team seem to have, like, 2Ks, where he's got a decent amount of money, so he might have enough to buy. But I don't really know what the plan is here. Okay, that's a bit mean. Rain's head just poking out through the smoke. Yeah, and Donk's getting bullied today. I understand it's Deeg versus Rifle, but usually we'd like to see Donk win some of those. And Chopper, yeah, he's just quite happy to sit down here waiting for the push on Secret. Smoking his hands. I don't think he saw anybody there, but just has a feeling. Just noticed to take that. Now Twist sees the smoke. He doesn't want to go any further. Surely they must know that there is a little bit of a chance for a buy. You've seen the AWP on Shiro, but everybody else has got pistols. Now Zwei goes down onto the B bomb site. Ooh, Tanir close range. Finds a double, but Frozen finally getting the revenge, and Shiro close range. Yeah, Frozen's popping onto your screen so quickly, don't even have time to react. And Chopper was keeping an eye on Secret, but now kind of left to pick up the pieces. Probably just going to try and save the AWP. You haven't got a kit in play. And even then, you've got economic turmoil coming into the next round, so going to be a rough buy next round regardless, so a safe gun would be massive. Picked up an AK, but he does look like he wants to go for this. Carrigan on Rafters, bit of a tough position, but I think he does want to clear Frozen instead, and that headshot is brilliant. Now Carrigan's position was unknown, but now position known. Jumping down into the hut, Carrigan just has to play the time. Chopper doesn't have the kit to work with. No shot, he sticks this. Carrigan playing the clock, but he has to check this at some point. Chopper going around the corner, gets the frag, but he doesn't have the time to take it any further than that. I think he dodged the bomb as well, doesn't get out in time. A nothing save for Spirit. Whilst all of Faze go down, the round is still theirs to win. 3-round lead, nice guns, and they are still managing to pull off a decent buy. You've got Shiro on a Famasetter and some Kevlar, but it's not the prettiest. It's not the prettiest, but have to see how they play this out. Donk hasn't been looking too good so far this series, so if he can put up some beautiful to bless our eyes with, that'd be quite nice. Chopper's aggro towards red box, trying to get some info early. Spots out Rain towards Silo, but nothing more. Doesn't get ahead of the smoke wall either, so the smoke wall gets propped up. Donk on the boost, just the confidence of this man is exactly what Spirit need. Looking just a little bit shaky. He spots it over the top and he gets killed. That's a nice frag. That's what you want. Early advantage. From the edge as well. Okay, Brokey gets that. And then a trade out from Chopper. So Brokey doesn't get to keep a hold of his life for too long. Spirit man advantage. Should be able to convert it. CT side of Nuke should be forgiving enough for this. And they still look desperate to cross over to Secret. Rain still wants this position. There's so many angles to clear. A little bit of a graveyard to walk through. Looting some bodies on their way up. Upgrade to an AK as well. Is Chopper going to get cleared? That's a nice shot. Frozen hitting hard today. Technically a wallbang as well. I mean, bloody hell. And now that's man advantage neutralized, but there's a lot of places that Faze can be going. Tanir's cleared out lobby, so a little bit more info, but nothing's going to help with a double swing from heaven. Tanir spotted out from hut as well, but not going to be challenged as yet. Going to wait for Shiro to get into the action first. Oh, Frozen's holding this. Ooh, baiting out Carrigan. Letting Carrigan die to that might have been a bit of a mistake, but never mind. Frozen's sharp today. And that is what you want to see from the Slovenian, I think. Is he Slovakian? Hold on a sec. I'm going to have to look this up. I haven't seen this in a while. I'm not going to say they're easy to confuse, but they are easy to confuse. But either way, Frozen is absolutely fragging out today, giving us that superstar that FaZe need, and him and Twist combined with their firepower should be able to give FaZe what they need, and that from Zway. Pushing out to near onto ramp, opening up, just goes down first. Only pistols as well, Spirit going in for a bit of an upgraded pistol buy. Oh, Broky's even ready for that. Just getting 5-7. Frozen and Slovakian, okay. Oh, 1v5 for Shiro. Not looking promising. Oh, and that swing from Rain is absolutely lethal as well. Stunning from FaZe today. 3 rounds left of the half and you've got 7 rounds already. This is exactly what you need. This is what FaZe needed desperately. Oh my god, Frozen 14-4. 14-4. Are you kidding me? Frozen's like usually the lurker, but I guess with the roles at the moment switching about, everybody's having to make sacrifices, and Frozen seems to be an entry at this point, and he is doing his goddamn best impression of Donk at the moment. So this is a nice game to watch if you're a FaZe fan. But Spirit on the other hand, this is FaZe's map pick, and it's not looking too good. You're going to go into your T side with a bit of depression. Already a 5-7 half is pretty good for FaZe. And then going back into their T half, looking at a disadvantage, wouldn't be very pleasant. But Heart Molly hasn't spread, so Zway gets to stay here a little bit longer. But they aren't going to capitalise straight away, so you know there's always that possibility. Footsteps on silo heard, and you got the smokes outside, so you know there's likely a little bit of presence, and this smoke wall is going to have to be partially remade so FaZe can get over. Oh, that nade's a little bit early. Not what they want. And nade dumped again just to try and get a little bit more damage, but absolutely does nothing. Doesn't even graze the likes of FaZe. Oh, opener onto Frozen though. Looking to push out and lurk through Squeaky this time. Doesn't get allowed to. Doesn't get given that space, but Donk takes a hefty cost in terms of health too. Running out straight through the smoke. Chopper somehow keeps his head on. Doesn't take out anybody just yet. Now getting some reinforcements to arrive on that SMG. Perfect gun for the job in these close halls. Haven't committed just yet, but Brokey making a little bit of noise towards single. Shiro on the AWP on this range. Oh my god, Brokey, that is nuts. I mean, Chopper still hasn't been dealt with, so the round is still on, and Carrigan dies from afar. Twist looking to get away as well, leaves Brokey into the ace clutch. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to happen. Takes out Donk too, but Tanit already on the bomb. Yeah, the round's going to be won right there, and then Brokey gets another one, gets 4 frags in the round, nearly gets all of them. Punish at the last second, but FaZe. I feel like Chopper there, just being alive, just his presence was almost too much for FaZe. Too much to work with. You kind of have to have somebody watching him all the entire time then. You even had the shot through window that he made at the start, giving him that potential to exit if he wanted to. And just everything played by him was phenomenal, was perfect. Enough stalling time to give his team the chance to rotate through. Now this is very quick from Twist, going outside. Looked like he wants to go through the smoke wall towards Secret, but not just yet. And Rain's pushed down here early, so Chopper is even going to be looking the right way. Oh god, if he did not shot, that would be amazing. Oh, it's laboured as well. Shiro gets that kill from Heaven, and Tanir spots out a couple of players. Shiro here flashback by the molly as well, so you can go down ramp if you want to. But still, Tanir down here already. is a looming threat. Playing from the back of Silo, and they still haven't cleared him just yet. No real utility. I mean, you got 2 flashes. You can flash him out, but you haven't got any mollies or anything like that. And Carrigan getting swung 1 by 1, and it's 2 1v1s handed to him. So Tenier keeping the round very competitive. I mean, it was already a 3v5 disadvantage. And Faze now leaving Twist in the ace clutch, so not the idealist of rounds. This is a risky play from Tenier as well. Right next to the door. Convinced Twist is going to be coming from ramp. I mean, if you look at the minimap as well, ramp is the only place that doesn't seem to be heavily guarded. Because Twist was outside so early, he managed to get down secret. And Tenier does look like he wants to get some info, but neither of them spot each other out. 15 seconds, it's probably going to be a Twist just trying to save his AK. And Faze finally seems to be running out of cash flow. So this AK means a lot coming to the next round. Footsteps here. Spirit just making sure to loot all the bodies. And it's fair enough. This is a nice little advantage to have coming into the final round. Are we going to see a tactical timeout from Faze? Question mark. I don't think we are. That's some nice confidence bringing to the table today. Confidence is good, but you've got 2 pistols to work with for Faze. Got Galil, Tech 9, Deeg, and 2 AKs. A lot of util on Frozen as well, so not going to be entrying. I want to keep hold of that util as long as you can. So it's probably going to be a bit of a hand-me-down situation for Twist and Brokey probably going in first, and then Frozen and Rain able to pick up the guns as they die in front of them. Ooh, that is a blunder from Shura as well. Bit too overcommitted to the fight, I feel. And Twist taking his head off. Get some nice early frags. Chopper down here. Might get caught in transition. Takes off a lot of health off of Twist. 20 HP. And now the push from Vent as well by Frozen. And Chopper looks like just going to want to stall again. And Donk is getting some nice frags. Finally turning up. And then eventually does get traded out. 3v3 now, but Chopper's still on the B site. Could be anywhere. So, oh yeah, Carrigan's looking to get a little bit active in Heaven. And this is a great place to be able to clear site from. You got Zway still on site, but is he even going to get cleared? Ooh. It kind of just depends. I feel like if you're Carrigan, you need to clear it, but Nick going up the ladder. And that is a blunder. Sure, yeah, surely they check the corner, but Zway getting 2 frags. Carrigan out in the clutch versus Chopper. IGL versus IGL. And the bomb left over there stalls out a bit more time. Carrigan knows where Chopper's going to come from. Got a good read on it, but as that molly fades, is allowed up. Here to take from the molly as well. Carrigan knows the location of Chopper. He knows he's on site. But Chopper with a kit in his hands might be able to pick up some util as well if it's around him, but I don't think there is. So he's going to have to work with this fully dry. Once you clear back sight, you kind of know where Carrigan is. He only has one place to play from, really. Oh god, no way he sticks it. Does Carrigan even check it? Oh, he does go around the corner. That's awful. Oh, that's mean. That is cruelty. Carrigan not managing to hit the shots, and Unk's lost it. Unk's lost it. He had a sitting duck in the palm of his hands. All he had to do was hit the head. But instead, 3 body shots isn't what you want to see. But still, a 7-5 half is a good start for Faze. Coming into the T side. Then again, this isn't that much of a lead. You've got a 2-round lead. If Spirit win the pistol, that's the lead gone, essentially. It goes straight back to 7-7. Risen towards ramp. 4 players coming his way. Ooh, dancing around. Chopper making his head hard to hit. Now ramp control's actually gone just like that. Frozen doesn't want to contest it too heavily. So the B site open for the taking. Oh, open this door. Looks like Rain wants to get a bit active here, but a lot of lot of players eyeing each other up. Going to be an absolute brawl for this lower bit of B site. And the first kills are good. Zwei as well. He's finding some nice frags. Crikey. Zwei with the 4 with the Glock in hand. 4 shots, 4 headshots. And that is beautiful from Zwei. We don't get to talk about him too often. On a roster of superstars. Zwei often gets put in the cut positions and overlooked all the time. So seeing that as nice. And yeah, he's playing Magix. He's playing exactly the same as Magix. Has enough for an AK, no hit donk. There you go. There you go. And I mean, whilst Way doesn't have the fragging capacity that maybe he had on the Amiga, just simply because of his roles and maybe his nerves all the time, or something like that. But I see the resemblance in Magix at least. Just supporting the donk. I mean, your second bank account, really. Oh, that's close. Shot nearly collects from Rain. Yeah, outside is a full-on mystery for Faze. So at some point you gotta have somebody going down towards the B bomb site. You can't be living in the dark forever. And this util should be enough. Hey, maybe that's a wasted smoke, really. Oh, aren't going out just yet. Aren't committing to the lower bomb site, but a pathway open towards heaven, and now lobby has been cleared. So that's kind of the only real question mark. You got secret and heaven, but the rest of the map has collapsed in on you. And Tanir gonna have to re-clear lobby, but might catch a timing. Oh god, is Rain gonna be shot in the back of the face? Yep, yes he is, and the lower bomb site's just absolutely crumbling. Crumbling for their eyes, Don getting even more frags, finally finding his form in the second half. So Carrigan left in the 1v4. There's potential. It's possible. It's possible. Okay, come on, mate. You're saving a 5-7. Really? 5-7 and a bit of Kevlar. You're going into the next round with nothing anyway. I guess the Kevlar makes it a little bit more enticing. But yeah, that 2-round lead at the half, with this pistol gone in the way of Spirit, it completely collapses just like that. And likely to find Spirit in the lead soon. This Phase gonna probably have to go for the full eco. I mean, you got Carrigan, a little bit of cash on him, just a little bit. A smoke on Twist, a couple of Deegs, and a little bit of Kevlar. Should be able to just clean this up for Spirit. Shouldn't be too much resistance. No smokes as well. I mean, Spirit 100% know that it's going to be an eco buy. Going to bait out a little bit of utility if they've got it. Looks to be a main hit. Carrying here close range could be good with the 5-7. And Rain here in the corner. Getting the frag first, and Carrigan does go down without a frag. Oh, and that nade takes out Brokey. Pretty much guarantees Frozen's fate. Ooh, still a nice shot on the chopper. Long range, still given a chance. And that's a little bit of extra cash for the CT economy either way. Still a 1v2, I mean, how much do you expect? No kit to work with. There's no point saving a deagle if you're full buying next round anyway. But he might catch a timing here. No. Donk's just ready for it. Ready for the push. And that is 3 for the Donk. Now finally, Spirit should get recontested. Phase back in with the full buys. Now, Donk didn't have the best half in the first half. I'll give him that, but there's always time to redeem yourself. There's always time. Now, this will be a death trap if Tanir wants to push through any of this further. The heart molly doesn't flush out Twist enough. 3 players outside in a smoke wall. So Rain needs to find some info. And nade break wasn't perfectly timed, so still question mark of who's outside and who's not. Somebody on top of Mini as well, to keep a little bit of outside control for when they push through Secret. You've already got Donk down there, and Shiro well-timed peek onto Rain. Gives you an early advantage. This is a good lineup from Rosen. 2 frags right there. All of them look to be body shots as well. I mean, bloody hell, he's just making it look easy. Spirit don't even look to react. Finally gets taken out by Shiro or Brokey. Left finding some more. So now Twist and Brokey left in the 2v2 versus Shiro and Tanir. Oh yeah, Tanir's absolutely dead there. Twist just had the info and more health. Pretty sure he had his knife out, Tanir. So that's a nice frag, leaving Shiro into the 1v2. He's got an AWP and he only needs 2 bullets to hit. He has the bomb on his back and will so find his way quite easily down to the B bomb site. Uncontested at that. Brokey with a lot of angles to hold on A, so would have been good. But now you've heard the bomb plant, yeah. Brokey and Twist going to be able to regroup here, and Shiro looking to see what we can get from window, maybe, but bomb kind of isn't really planted for him. Gonna have to go through double door eventually. Oh, and this is nearly impossible anyway. Oh, that is so close. Oh, I mean, he's got a kit anyway. Broke's gonna stick it. So Shiro looks like he should have hit the shot, and he should have hit that one as well. That's unfortunate. That is a bit cruel as well. Getting CS:GO'd in that. Standing still. A still target. A stationary object to hit. You literally saw his shoulder. And it didn't even land a shot. It wasn't even like the glass made it slightly less impactful. Gave it less damage. It was literally just he missed a shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. So Faze reclaiming, tying us back up at 8-8. Oh, Donk so nearly seen in that. Just kind of hiding here outside, waiting for a bit more aggression. 3 Spirit players still lobby to work with, and it looks like Faze wants some info outside, but that is a team flash. Serene was looking to get some info, but then he got fully blind after looking at his own teammate's flash, so that's not very convenient. Oh, that's a miss molly. That's not very nice. Smoke blown open, but no timing found again. On the opposite side of the map, on towards ramp, Brokey gets 2. And still up here, is Shiro gonna be able to find him? Ooh, getting away. That's a bit difficult to work with. Carrigan as well with the early flank, very active with it, managing to secure that frag. So Chopper left 1v4, only a Galil to his name. 30 seconds and no bomb possession. If he's trying to play this quiet, he doesn't make it anyway. 20 seconds, yeah, he's just trying to save the Galil. So that's another round for Faze, reclaiming the lead during this half. And this is some nice money you got going on, Faze. You got 4 players alive potentially, unless Chopper decides to creep out, get a little bit adventurous. Yeah, Faze can get a bit of chance to go and mop up some util, go and have a look to see what they can find on looting the corpses outside. So on the other side, you've got not a whole lot to work with. But that loss bonus hasn't built up just enough yet, so it does look to be a full buy. And yeah, Spirit going in for it all. A bit of a late by, but nonetheless. So yeah, you got a Donk Galil, which isn't very nice. And a lot of util already used for the likes of Team Spirit. And you know you've got like that. I mean, it could have been an AK. Depends if FaZe were keeping an eye on how many guns they had, but could be an AK on the Donk, so FaZe still need to play it a little bit more careful. Oh, and Spirit don't even have enough smokes to form up a smoke wall outside and cross towards Secret, so you got very limited options. Rain spots out one. Oh, that is a absolute belterer from Zwei. Tech 9 running along, getting the frag on Rain, and hold on a sec. How many entries is that on site? That's, what, like 3? So now FaZe left on a 2v4 with, when they were going up against literal pistols. So they're saving. What the frick am I watching? Okay, never mind. Well, that's not going FaZe's way today. Spirit with a nice round. Well executed and well shot, shall I say. Especially from Zwei. That was a nice one on Rain. Outside as well, I feel like Rain should have had that with the inaccuracy of the Tech 9 at even like mid-range distance. I'm surprised it was still that accurate. But never mind. Game's game. Oh, Tenier goes down to the bomb as well, so at least that gives FaZe a little bit more security. And I mean, that is not very nice. You've got Frozen Carrigan, pretty poor. Enough money on Brokey and Twist though combined, so probably see a couple of M4s dropped over, and Spirit making sure to tie us back up again, trading round for round and keeping us nice and competitive. And you just won a very crucial round for your Spirit, because you full ball into that round. You didn't have enough loss bonus built up just yet, so going into that is absolutely huge to win it. Allowing you to keep your economy flowing and buying. Going into these next rounds, and that is a couple of guns picked up. A couple of AKs and an M4 to work with. And Chopper bearing the brunt of that Galil. Whereas on the other hand, FaZe have got absolutely everything they can imagine. Helmets everyone except Brokey, but not necessarily needed. You only got Chopper. We got Chopper drop with the Galil and Tenier with the M4, but we'll have to see how that'll be punished. Smoke wall very early outside, and it looks like Donk's absolutely gunning it down Secret. Round's only just starting, he's already here, but he eats that nade, so half HP at least. Doesn't make it down. There's so many a bit of a gap. You've got to have somebody watching this potential. So Frozen's there, ready to keep an eye on it. So this makes ramp a little bit less supported. You've got Brokey at the back holding it on the AWP line. Oh, nice shot, taking that first frag. Just going to back out of there as well, doesn't even need to commit to the fight. Or at least doesn't want to. Would have been a little bit nicer if you'd get a little bit of info on who's making their way towards heaven, potentially. But Twist here, ready for the fight nonetheless. This angle here covers both outside. If you're going to climb up from balcony and the ladder. So pretty nice. Donk's still here. Donk's still just sitting here. He's been here for nearly the entire round already, and only 20 seconds left. They've got to go for this. Chopper from the back gets that kill onto Twist in heaven, and Carrigan here spinning around gets 2 of them. Holding his own, actually he gets 3 in the round, holding the site valiantly. FaZe retaking the lead. And a round from Spirit that could have been incredible. I feel like it had the potential there to be a great round. Yeah, Donk so quickly towards Secret, but he kind of just left there to die. Nothing really to work with. I felt like they could have played a little bit more around with Secret, see if he can push through towards single or double door and reconnect towards ramp. But I guess with Brokey as well, with the nice shot onto Shiro, denying that ramp push too quickly leaves him with a little bit less options. And when you've only got like 40 seconds left, you haven't got a whole lot of time to go through methodically and clear all these different spots. So Spirit just had to go straight in with the full rush A. And it felt like it nearly worked. When Twist kind of backed away and had to relinquish Heaven Control, they had the potential, but Carrigan was just, for once, hitting his shots. I'll give fair play to him. Oh, smoke goes up just in time. Brokey on the AWP line, just Donk underneath his head. That is a horrible shot. That's disgusting from Donk. Brokey can't even see him. You've got to be a little bit tilted if you Brokey from that. You've got to be a little bit mad. Felt like you should have seen him. Felt like it was just a stray shot through the smoke that just happened to connect your head. Poor guy, man. And once again, Spirit on a bit of a half buy with a low buy, upgraded pistols with a hero AK, and that hero AK is just absolutely nutted Brokey. But Frozen here with the mow down. That's the ramp push gone. Tanir's here. He's now got an M4 in his hands. Not for long. Carrigan ahead of the molly. So now that is bomb in front of him. And Twist makes sure that the push from Hut ain't going to go any further. So that is, whilst it is an absolutely magnificent shot from Donk, managing to spot that out and just, one-tapped him pretty much, is very nice to see from Spirit, but Faze still keeping it up. And yeah, this is why I kind of feel like there's wasted potential in Spirit. You've got Sway and Tanir. They're both incredible players. They were both brought to this roster as a firepower upgrade, ready to close out like pretty much every round if Donk is there to die. And they're incredible closers essentially, but it feels like everything is just wasted on Donk, you know? We don't ever get to see these plays from Zway or Tanir. I mean, it might change as we go along. They might realise that Tanir's untapped potential might be in some of these earlier rounds, but it just feels a bit sad, especially when, I mean, you're left in this situation now where Zway and Tanir could close it out, and I mean, Donk opening there towards ramp, and okay, yeah, towards outside, sorry, but then Twist is going to quite happily take it one step further and absolutely nail some shots in secret. Gets past Tanir, but then, or gets down to secret, and then, yeah, okay, this is just falling apart. I know Spirit left in an awful position. You're in a 3v5. 3v5 there. You can't have eyes everywhere in the back of your head. You can't see the entire map. Don't know what you're going up against. But Tanir, what? Was that a lurk down ramp, or was he just going down then? Or whatever. Because it kind of seemed like Twist got ahead of Tanir, who was maybe holding that line to potentially save Donk from getting absolutely smacked in the back of the skull. But either way, we got Faze on match point. 12-9, taking their own map pick, most likely, unless Spirit string together 3 rounds in a row. Okay, Donk D, calm down. I need to backtrack on that. Okay, never mind. Carrigan managing to get a frag indoors instead, keeping numbers even. And Brokey's gone down early these past couple of rounds, so he can't be feeling too happy about this. Oh, so it looks like he wants to go up vents. Molly down prevents the rotation early. Now, nobody's here to hold ramp, so you've got a lot of control, but if nobody's on ramp, surely you've got to be expecting a gun downstairs already on the site, and Frozen's here and ready to hold. Oh, but don't round the corner. That is a laser shot onto Rain. Unable to get the trade if you're Twist as well. You can't even chase after it. Nearly gets the shot again. Feels like it's so close, but now left into the 2v3. Spirit with not a lot of options left, and oh my goodness. Oh my lord, Donk is on fire. 3 kills already and an AWP in his hands. Okay, this is a bit questionable. Go back to the Deagle, please. You're doing good on the Deagle. I don't really want to see this. Oh, there's going to be a double clear from Faze. Yep, that's going to put an end to the Donk, and now Chopper left. 1v2 for the map. Oh yeah, Faze. Both about half HP, so Chopper has a chance. Yeah, Frozen spotted him out. I don't think Chopper knows that he has, so they do know his rough position. This Chopper's repositioning towards Squeaky instead, but Frozen onto the defuse, and Carrigan goes down first, but Frozen there to trade, and it is 4 frags from Frozen to close us out. FaZe take their own map pick 13-9 against the absolute demons that are Spirit. Alright, here we go on Spirit's map pick. And let's hope that Spirit can put up a little bit more of a fight this time, because dare I say, Spirit weren't looking the best on Nuke. I mean, compared to FaZe in their most recent matchups over these past couple months, they have been absolutely shitting on FaZe. And so for FaZe to go into that map and pull it out, bring it back and come into Mirage, which is not only a strong map for them, but also playing this well, should be a good combo for FaZe to have a good chance today, unless Spirit can actually put up a little bit more of a fight. Quick dinks, Rain goes low, but Twist as well. Nice one tap, weakens the herd. 4 players now, and Dog's getting pretty active, wanting to challenge in window, and yeah, Carrigan's going to go down just like that. Shiro getting another as well. Very low, but Rain, nice little one tap to Shiro's face, and Frozen as well, coming in late to the fight. And Donk here, now getting some more frags to his name. Frozen clearing him up, but Chopper now the only man left, holding from ramp 2. Frozen ain't got a kit as well, and Chopper, I mean, Frozen has a good enough idea, sees him out, but so low. Chopper dies, but there isn't any time. Spirit win the pistol round, and I mean, this is triple kills from the GOATs of this series. You got Frozen triple kill, Donk triple kill. It's happened in all of the last map as well. Donk and Frozen, Twists as well. Just absolutely farming every single round. But unfortunately, fruitless for Frozen. But still, the man is minted. He's got enough money to go in for an M4 in this force buy. You got Galils on the other side for Spirit as well. You got Donk on the AK, of course. Somebody's going to make that sacrifice for him. But FaZe, you got an M4 on Frozen that is pretty much all to write home about. A couple of Deagles and an MP9. A little bit of util too, but can't get too excited just yet. Tanair lurking Palace as well. Carrigan jump spotting for what could be a Shiro push. Spawn back towards spawn, and that is a nice little indication. Spirit get the chance to go back. And that bit of util right there should allow Spirit to kind of know that there is going to be guns on the board. This isn't going to be you just bought an HE just to scare us. This is going to be a more, they've got util to work with. Execute going through. Mids is very smoked off. Frozen really wants to get active, but the spray from Donk keeps him at bay a little bit longer. And Chopper down here. Oh, that is a fire headshot. Taken off of Frozen. I'm surprised he's ready for it, and he's ready for Rain as well. Nice to see from him. And the rotate's going to have to go over. 3v5 now for FaZe. And with only Deagles left on the board, it's going to be difficult. Carrigan gets the nice opener onto Tanair. First shot, and Chopper now left into that. Twist left into the clutch. Gets the first shot there. Oh my god. Nails the headshot on Donk as well. Now getting completely surrounded. But holy, look at the time. Only seconds left. And Twist has to stay alive to win the round. And oh my goodness. Spirit fumble the bag, and somehow FaZe get the force buy. What is going on? How have you allowed it to get to this point? What? This is a CT economy as well. So FaZe are now absolutely minted, and Spirit are left, what, scratching their heads? That is a disaster. How has it gotten to that point? I mean, Twist with the Deagle as well there. In the final few seconds, I mean, all you're doing is stalling, and it's perfect. I don't know why they didn't just run to the bomb site. Why were they forcing the fight there instead? I know it's only a Deagle, but like, you gotta put the objective first, guys. Oh my goodness. That was a barn burner for Spirit. They can't be too happy about it now. They've got somehow money left in the bank, but FaZe should be feeling pretty happy with themselves. Oh, I can't believe that even happened. Oh, Rain's cleared. Not very deep into ramp, but he's at least got a bit of info there. And he's hearing footsteps top mid, so he knows a couple there too. Just post up on the jiggle beat should be enough. Got Brokey as well. Managing to go and switch between holding Con and Heaven. So A site on the lockdown, but towards B. It's where he spotted out, but all carrying the air with the MP9. That's going to be a nice little headshot to close that out. So you got no presence on B, kind of forced to go towards A instead. I say that, they're still going towards B. Carrigan here as well, still managing to get the kills. Okay, I take that back. That's Frozen instead, but holy, Sure is bringing it back. Sure is bringing it back into contention, but Twist ain't getting cleared just yet. Okay, yeah, he's been completely overlooked. Sure is a dead man. And now Chopper other side of the map, 25 seconds, ain't got much of a chance. Yeah, Rain gonna get it done nonetheless with the MP9 long range, and so that is nice. Very nice for FaZe. 2 rounds straight, and Spirit now forced to... I mean, would they even eco? Yeah, gonna have to be a full eco. I mean, how much loss bonus have they got? They won the round going down to 1400, so loss bonus for this round is 2400. So yeah, just about enough money. But even then, it's not going to be pretty. A little bit of an investment into. Did they go Deagles? No, I think they only went Kevlar for Donk, but even then, it's not the nicest. So yeah, Teniran's way are literally just backup piggy banks. Oh my god, a little bit of extra money on them gives Donk the comfort he needs. Just, you know, go and frag out. They were looking to see what they can find on B, but yeah, that single smoke kind of just ruins the plan. Tanir still Palace, so leaving them an opportunity to rotate, and they're already here looking to go for this. And you've only got what, Rain in ticket, and then next closest is Con, so a lot of presence in mid for FaZe, but as soon as Rain gets the spot out, should be able to call over the cavalry. So okay, yeah, this is a risky game he's playing, but seeing a lot of bodies, and yeah, now he's not going to get cleared by Shira either. Just staying alive, back of sight for a little bit longer. Cover from Twist as well, managing to get some more. 2 left in sandwich, and Donk getting the headshot, but he's not going to last very long in that position. And only pistols to work with. Spirit get 1, which you can't expect a whole lot from. 1's better than none. But now finally we get a full gun round to look forwards to. Just about enough money in the mix. Donk with a little bit less utility. And Chopper with a Glil and more. So, still enough to work with, but sure no AWP on the board just yet. Whereas Brokey's already managed to get one out. Frozen early towards ladder room. Should be some good cover for B. Yeah, Donk's kind of thinking there's that potential that Chopper could be contested, and there could be a CT down here holding for a push in tunnel, but Donk spraying gives him a little bit more faith that there isn't that case. And Brokey on the AWP, on this AWP line, holding Chopper's exact position, and if Chopper goes down, he's got all the nades for the round. Oh, very close. Just a missed shot for Brokey. Spirit very much lining up outside, ready to go for an A hit. And Chopper here has to just get the util out and down, and that is a perfectly timed smoke for Rain. Are they just going to push straight through this? You got Chopper at mid, he's holding a lot of attention on him. Oh yeah, going down finally. Now 4 players towards A have to see what they can find in the rest of the round. Smoke going down into near nice opener. But yeah, Rain completely overlooked on site. Twist as well, managing to get one, but Zwei keeping it competitive. Nice little headshot. And yeah, it's all falling apart for the likes of Spirit. 4 rounds straight for FaZe. That's saved up on Brokey as well, so keeping it moving forwards. Now another half-buy pistol round, upgraded pistols for Spirit, so not looking too beautiful. Zway's got a deagle, but I'd imagine it probably gets chucked over to Donk. Maybe not. No, Donk going in first. Gonna be a quick round with a Tech 9. Carrigan all rests on his shoulders. That molly's gonna separate them, but Donk is really quick here. Nice flash blinds. Carrigan and Donk just shoots him inside the face, and this is a very quick opening onto the site. Brokey managing to thin the herd a little bit with that shot from window. Now Donk completely separated from his team. They can't get a whole lot going. Now taken out of the round finally. Only 2 members remain for Spirit. Oh yeah, completely isolated from the fight. Shuri there, but drop a low HP. Yeah, Brokey's just so confident with this. Just switches over to the Julies and a nice little triple kill for the Latvian laser. So a 4-round lead should make Spirit kind of scared, really. Already a 4-round lead. We saw this on Nuke as well. There was a nice early lead for FaZe, but then Spirit bring it back later in the half. First time out, and this is the first time that Spirit managed to afford a full buy with an AWP on the board as well. So should have to see how they can piece this one together with that extra AWP on the board. And this is what I quite like about Donk. He literally, his only focus is shoot, is like hold his crosshair and shoot. Make sure it's in the right position, get the frags. Literally has no user to work with, none of that funny business, just Donk, go and shoot these guys in the face, and that's how they win. Very direct, I see Spirit. Very direct, making Taniran's way the cucks of the team, and then Donk just, you know, gets all the bitches. Oh, Chopper's down here early as well. Okay, that's always gonna happen. Shuri goes down early, and Chopper can't get a trade just spamming through his smoke, so that's nice. And now that's Donk going down from Palace as well. A bit more on a lurky position, don't often see that, so maybe pounces a little bit earlier. And this is just great baiting. Zway's just completely overlooking that position. Oh, even ahead of the molly. Twist is just on a rampage. Like double stringing it, and it is falling apart for Spirit. They look like they've got no confidence there as well. It just looks quite sad. It looks depressing even. And that was supposed to be a really competitive, challenging round, you know, where it was very close, comes down to the wire, last minute, you know, down to a 2v2, something like that. No. It's 4 players left alive for FaZe in that round, I believe. So this isn't where you want to be for Spirit. This is your last chance, essentially, for Pro League. This is the final map, potentially, if you don't win this. If you win it, great, you got another map. But FaZe feel like they're in the front seat at the moment. 100%. They know they've got the mental of Spirit exactly where they want. And Spirit need to be picking the pace up sooner rather than later. In this round at least. It looks like Chopper's going to go for a bit of a execute fake. And it does look like it's working, actually. It is drawing over pretty much everybody. Nobody holding the B side. Got frozen from short, but that's the closest you can get. Carrigan now making his way back towards market as the penny drops. Finally realizing this is where they're going. It's just a ruse, just a fake. And that is a nice bomb plant. Closest that Spirit have gotten so far. Oh, Carrigan playing his time, biding it wisely. Donk spotted towards bench, and Zwei there as well, just hard cleared. Ooh, nice shot from Shiro. The Latvian laser still on the field, and he's still on a rampage. And somebody was throwing those smokes on A, so Chopper left out of the round without a chance. That defuse goes through, and it's only just going to be an AK. An AK kept in the hands of Chopper. And I mean, he is pretty rich, actually. I will give him that for what was a force buy. Chopper has got a lot of money in his bank. So if he wanted to, he could have quite easily handed over a rifle if he needed it. Next round could offer an AWP up as well. This is a double AWP setup for FaZe. You got Carrigan rolling back the years on the AWP. Brokey here, of course, the other man. We know how good Rops was on the AK, so, you know, Carrigan's got to fill in the shoes. Towards apartments as well. It is a nice position, it's quite good, but Carrigan's quite committed. It's not like a holding on man, and he's looking quite deep into stairs, so essentially what he's expecting is somebody to be pushing up from underneath his crosshair, but Zway's already ahead of it. So if he swings, Carrigan's just going to die. He's just 100% dead. He's not even going to be ready for it. You can't react quick enough to Zway's position, so Carrigan's a dead man walking if Zway swings this. You can call it over already for him. And if Carrigan's pushed up, you can almost guarantee there's nobody else on the site to go for this. And Carrigan's finally getting out of there unscathed with his life. And Zway's hearing all of this too. Oh yeah, and on the repeat does get punished for it. And now that's the B site just wide open. I mean, you can get a nice shot onto Chopper. So Con's a bit weaker, but that bomb is 100% gunning it into B. And yeah, FaZe already know this. This is a nice minute save. Oh, great. So it looks like we're gonna have just another full gun round. FaZe have got plenty of money to work with. I mean, even now they've got how many rounds left? You've got 3 rounds left of the half. Counting's crazy. And you've got a lot of money left, so FaZe can be able to be full buying for a little bit longer. And oh my god, oh my goodness, okay. Cleaning up some more of these frags. I thought Brokey had the shot there. I really did, but Zway showing us what he's made of. Oh, and this is a bit... That's embarrassing. That's rough. Twist has had a good game so far, I will give him that. Frozen managing to take out Donk as well. Oh, and Zway's getting a bit too eager. I'm surprised we actually got 3 there, and you know, I'll ignore the twist one from mid. Nobody saw it. It's all fine. Tapping away, but you know, it's quite amusing. It's nice to see these guys are pretty human. I mean, hey, I can't do any better. I can't say anything. Still another full gun round in front of us, and Brokey's just spamming those shots through the smoke. Somehow doesn't get that shot, and oh my goodness, he's still going for it. Persistence is key. And now this round is already gone. I mean, somehow through these smokes, we've just gotten 4 frags. And Spirit have come out much worse for it. You got 2v4 now for him. It's near here. Okay. Jumping out with his knife out. That's not very pleasant. Shiri now in the 1v4. Oh, he's tagged from Brokey as well. Yeah, brother's cooked. Spamming through as well. That nade would have put an end to it if Frozen wasn't there to go and spam him out. So that is very nice. And FaZe are just absolutely gunning away with this half. 8-2. 6-round lead. Yeah, if you're Spirit, you should be taking some goddamn timeouts. This is not how you want it going. This is like nearly worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, except for 2 other rounds. I mean, you have 2 rounds. That's all I can say really. That's all you've got to your name. And you're gonna switch over to that T side. No, you're gonna switch over to the CT side. Okay, will get a little bit easier for Spirit, but nonetheless, I mean, this is nothing. This is nothing at the moment. Nothing has filled me with joy. I mean, you've got Donk trying his best to get a couple frags each round, but it's those high impact frags that matter the most, and FaZe just seem to be so coordinated. Hitting their shots as well. I mean, there's no weak link at the moment. Every single place on the map is covered by what seems to be 2 people at the minimum, and those 2 people are heavy fraggers. What it seems. I mean, Shiro on the boost. Just dismantles before Twist repeating the line. Donk Tom mid with the AK. They're lurking Palace as well. Looks to be a bit of a default round. Default round, go and clear out tunnel and then regroup on for an A hit. So there is this potential. Bomb still isn't committed and it's going to get picked up now by Shiro. 2 players ticket for Faze actually. Bit of an odd setup, but if it works, it works. That is a fat nade. Chopper and Sway have just been eating these up. Half HP for both of them. And Chopper's going for that little boost, just ready to hold window if need be. Keeping her on Sway, but Twist looks like he's going to peek right into this line. Sway just about misses out, but... Oh, that is rough. Gun poking out for Chopper, and he's going to just get dropped. And yep, that A execute should be coming in. Brokey putting down a lurk smoke just there. Oh my goodness. This is what I like. This is beautiful CS. They are on point today. Oh, Shiro, it's not going to happen, buddy. Oh, Brokey is so confident as well. I don't know how this man knows. He knows he's hit his shot. He knows he's hit the shot onto Shiro, and he's weak as hell. So he just swings with the pistol and gets the kill. It's almost impossible. I know he's in a 1v4, but Brokey, they're on fire. Faze are on fire. Coming into the last round. What am I watching, guys? What's the... I'm watching like the number 3 team in the world. You've won Cologne, you've won Bounty. You've had a bit of a break. You've had to reintegrate you've had to integrate a new player into your system, and it is not going well. Denier was like the highest rated player for something like that in the group stage. He was number 1 picked in the fantasy, and he got like the most points per cost in the fantasy. He was absolutely frying in the group stage, and we've come into the playoffs, and he is getting shit on. Oh, Brokey as well. Early warning system in apps. So he's going to go down as well. Shiro with only a deagle, and he's left once again. 1v4, I mean, you're leaving the man in impossible situations. It's not even his fault at this point. It's not even his fault, and FaZe make it 10-2. I don't think this is going to be Rain's last match. Hear me out. I think it's already too good of a scenario for FaZe. Too good. If they were to lose this, this would have been FaZe's last match with Rain ever. But semi-finals, just 3 rounds away for FaZe. This would be a hell of a comeback to fumble or to make if you're Spirit. I mean, Donk's got the balls for it. Oh, does he even hit a shot? Okay, he does hit the body shot on Twist, but that's still not enough. Oof. Okay, I thought Tanier would have had that there. Never mind, now Zway's getting absolutely tunnel visioned on. B-site overran. It's a 5v3 already. FaZe are just gunning it. Running it down, and somehow they're just making it work, you know? They are simply hitting harder. Okay, yeah, Donks can come through here. He's going to get tapped right there. Twists and frozen as well, and it is masterful from FaZe. 11-2. Spirit look to be going out with an embarrassment on Mirage. On their own map pick as well. This is Spirit's goddamn map pick. What have I been watching? So to deny match point, you've got 2 force buys in a row for Spirit. Even if they lose this, you have to force buy in the next round. Oh, this does not fill me with joy. Can the Donk D save us? Oh, Chopper gets some info there. He's heard the people running through Palace whilst he's covering from tunnel. Double. Little bit of a boost there. Tanier drops the smoke and gets given a chance. So FaZe get to reconsider. Still in apps. I mean, it's a bit of... They got some nice guns, got some Galils to work with, and Brokey on an AK, so it is looking promising. I mean, Rife guns-wise, this should be a phase round every day of the week. Taking them to match point, this would be beautiful. Oh, Chopper wants some revenge for Zwei. In this corner, no way he's overlooked. Oh, Shiro's even baiting for him. Oh, Rain doesn't check the corner. That is awful. Shiro managing to get another trade on the back of that, and Zwei in heaven. I'm sorry, gets a couple kills there. 2v4 now for Faze. Brokey managing to get that kill as well onto Tanir, weakening the herd once more. Donk onto the site already. You're going to have to deal with this in the next 20 seconds. Time is ticking down. He's just stalling for time. And Carrion left into the clutch. Dink onto Donk as well. Oh, it's so close. Dinks on both of the players. What's that? Like 30 HP between them, and Carrion's so close for the clutch. For match point. And Spirit, when they needed it most, managing to hold on. Hold on in the last second. Oh, I can't believe Rain didn't check that. It felt like he should have. He had the cover that somebody, if they were to swing from con, if Shiro were to peek out at that kind of awful timing, he would have had cover from his teammates. He was there with 2 other players. So I don't know why Rain's not allowed to clear these corners. Looks to be just a full 8 execute for Faze. Oh god, Zwei hasn't been cleared out properly. They think the Molly's got ahead of it, and that's a team kill. Twist goes down to Carrigan's Molly, and this site is falling apart. It isn't very convenient. Through the smoke as well, leaving all hope onto Brokey with only a Tech 9. It's not gonna happen. And so Faze looked to be a little bit too eager there, just going for a simple play, and it doesn't work out. And that's a bit disappointing as well, because you had Frozen mollying under, but I guess Faze just pushing out, didn't think to clear it, thought the molly had already spread and bloomed, but I guess not. And if that's what cost them the round, then it is what it is. Slight miscommunication, but they can get away with it, because, you know, you got a measly 7-round lead. Just a measly 7-round lead. You've only got a couple rounds to match point, and now this looks to be a bit of a throwaway round as well. You got only pistols. This is just stall. This is just a stall. Wanting to go straight into round 16 or 17. Sorry. Don gets the first. Steelers plays top mid as well. Is that a collat? No. Okay, it's just Twist. So Twist is low. No util left. You've just got Glocks. 4 players in a line. Making sure to hold it pretty well. Oh, you got Deagle on Rain as well. Alright, now Faze made the decision. Looking to go towards apartments. Check that out. I mean, you kind of know they're not going to push me. They've only got pistols, right? So you can kind of hedge your bets and say it's either going to be an A direct or B direct. And, well, 4 players in apartments kind of tells you it's going to be B. And Chopper doesn't know it just yet, but that smoke is well timed, so they're all going to have to push through it. I mean, this doesn't give you enough time to clear any of these angles, and the M4s should just be able to clean up. That is a nice shot. Bloody hell, Rain. Oh, I'm not going to get the plant. Donk's going to put that to bed. I mean, it's nice shots from Rain. It's what you asked for, you know? Going out with a bang. It's only pistols. We can fast forward to the next round, guys. So now back into a full gun round for both Faze and Spirit. And this is where the real test begins. Spirit need to be pulling a lot of gun rounds together if they want to be winning this. And, I mean, best place to start is now. Even if they lose this, they have got a little bit of money to force buy into the next. So it would be close getting into these next couple of rounds as well, managing just about pull rifles if they lose this. But, you know, hey, you can always be optimistic and say Spirit are going to pull this all the way back. At the moment, these guys aren't playing with confidence. They're just kind of playing a bit playing slow, waiting for the play to come to them, whereas Donk usually likes to get a bit of info mid. He is not looking too happy with this. Not looking too comfortable, should I say. Smokes and mollies going through. I mean, Zwei is blind as hell, but he has got a Donk to help him. And these smokes are good, so you just have to spray and pray for the moment. Oh, and that's a nice nade as well. Finding that opening in the early advantage, and Carrigan's actually pushing up here, but Donk's going to be ready for him. Okay. Oh, okay, twist with that as well. Looks away, but Chopper gets the trade. Now 3v3, and you've got kits to work with for Spirit. Oh, that molly doesn't even take out Rain. Back sight. Given a chance. That's a smoke on the bomb. So are they just going to go straight for the stick? No way. I think they are. Yeah, Donk going in straight for the stick. Spamming through. They're trying to get the kill and they find it as well. Chopper goes down and Tanir doesn't stand a chance. That's match point. Series point for FaZe Clan. That is beautiful. And I feel like putting Donk, letting him gun down and go straight in for the defuse. If it was me personally, I would do the defusing and let Donk cover me. Whereas I feel like that's a bit of a blunder play. I mean, there was a kit on Shiro as well. Why didn't he do it? Why didn't he go for the defuse? Donk's putting too much faith in his own team. He knows he has to carry this. But hey, we have got guns in the final, potentially the final round. Spirit could always win this round. It is potential. It's better than just going into it with pistols. I mean, that would just be sad. Impending doom, but no. Spirit have a chance, have a fighting chance to work with. Oh, that's a double frag to open us up. Both short and connector weakened at the same time. 5v3. It's all falling apart, and Spirit know this. This is going to have to be an absolute monster of a round from somebody in particular. Oh, Chopper's the only person on B, and it does look like the bomb's going to want to go B. So he is going to have to be going absolutely nuclear to save this round, to save the run at Pro League. Bomb not committed just yet. They're just trying to figure out. They could be stacking the site. You always know that. And Tanir's in Palace as well. So they don't know it, but A could be a death trap. Oh, okay. Okay, early one from Carrigan. Zwei, 1 HP towards back of site. And Tanir as well from Palace. That gives you confidence to know there's only one player maximum on the site. And Chopper goes down with nothing. Zwei, 1 HP. It's going to be all on Tanir to win us this series. And Zwei's not even going to wait for his teammate to arrive. Going down early. All on Tanir. 1v3 clutch. To save themselves. To prevent FaZe from going to the semis. An ultimate embarrassment. They know where he is now as well. An embarrassment on Mirage. And FaZe know it. They've got him right in the palm of their hand. No kit to work with. And that is magnificent. FaZe upset the giants, the titans of Spirit, and take themselves to the semi-finals. And it's not over for Rain just yet. That's an incredible series as well. For FaZe as well, taking down Spirit, like number 3 ranked in the world, to go that far is insane, and especially on Rain's last dance. I mean, I've heard a lot of people call them Vibe Clan, which is fair enough. I'll give them that. The vibes look immaculate, and if that's what's gonna make FaZe go to the semis every tournament, then hey, I'm all for it. Like to see some good old FaZe bullshit in the mix, but hey, that is all good. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for listening to the cast. I'd much appreciate any feedback if you can give it to me. But yeah, thank you very much. Have a good evening.